on the. Yeah, you do. Bang. The brah.
Lebanon James.
From the site that many call the loudest in
James
the NFL,
Lebanon.
we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here
Lebanon
in Kansas
James.
City. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any
Lebanon
other sport.
James.
As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are
Oh,
ready
CJ
to
McCollum.
battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
You can trace it.
Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the
You
Chiefs.
can trace CJ McCollum.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin.
That's what we want, Mar. Man, so let us get our noodles knocked loose then, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah.
This him that killed me.
What? I don't know what the fuck. Everybody was fighting for that ball. Mar, we the ball fight for us.
Y'all streaming?
At the 25.
Wow, ain't you playing?
I can't watch y'all game.
No, you cheating ass nigga.
Pussy ass nigga.
All you gonna do is motherfucking wildcat every 5 seconds.
Pussy ass nigga. Hmm?
Hoping somebody get open. Weak as hell.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up
Marv,
to the 26.
Marv, I told you what I'm gonna do to you.
You don't?
I'm gonna air that bitch out on you, nigga.
How will you that boy?
Eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Damn.
Ferg. Who you playing?
Now this time Mahomes will throw.
Hey, what's the? Hey, y'all got it broadcast?
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Yeah,
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description.
Say, I'm about to send you an invite.
Perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
You said what?
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
Take that. Let's go.
It on both attempts.
Oh, nigga, you playing the game. Fuck you.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh, motherfucker.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
The throw, boy. On the money. That's what Breeze do.
That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Do your thing.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
2nd and inches.
Bless you.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Bird, get the fuck in there.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens
you playing with this nigga, man. You don't play with him, bro.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer.
Put pressure on Patrick Mahomes.
For the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for KC. 57 yards on the ground. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at the situation as they've got it with a third down coming up. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Got 10 bodies
right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
So
bodies, second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got it.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on.
Yeah, Ferg, you deserve to get your ass. Well, Fred, whoop his ass.
Push they got up front to get the
I just killed myself on
big push
dumb shit.
Touchdown to boot. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I gotta get better with that. I gotta get better with that.
Damn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes.
Fred, you ain't even got to do that with him.
Big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Brown on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This is something that we saw quite a bit in Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
that shit was underthrown. I was picking that.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
You crazy. My linebacker was right there. I don't know what you was looking at.
And he winds up getting only a couple there.
Yeah, man, he threw that bitch either way it go. Over the top, under. That bitch is big.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 29, Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Take that.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays.
Missed the field goal.
In this situation, it felt like based on coverage,
oh my God,
he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
That could change the whole game around right there.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Dumbass, hit the button by mistake.
As we step aside here in this second quarter. Now he's back out
lucky
there
that's
to
first
boom this
halftime
away,
off.
maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
When was she on that? You don't remember her on there?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Yeah.
When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to
one
fix
nigga that looked
things
like Johnny Cage was trying to fuck with
First
her.
down run, call it 8
Well,
yards.
was fucking with her.
And it's 2nd and 2. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that
Nigga,
package
come
just
up off
wrapped
that.
the runner for a loss.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Sit your ass down, nigga.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Oh, he got him peeled. No safety up.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Play
That's game
action.
time.
Now it's Mahomes.
That's game time.
That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or 2.
Looking for
25
revenge.
yards there on the catch.
All
and
summer
run.
16.
Every now and then I can speak
All
from
summer
experience
16.
because I do know as a defender,
Looking for
on
revenge.
these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked,
So I
there's
got
a
next.
danger of being picked either
Yeah,
by
fuck,
one
what
of
you
their
got, nigga?
receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Well, with a first down carry there, as he'll get about 4 out of that.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so they'll feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
Oh, that's game, nigga.
The goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Nigga, it's
That's when you
27-0,
start to feel
nigga.
good about yourselves.
How?
10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. A screen to Bell. And he will take it off.
So these new rules now.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter.
Oh,
Now
well.
they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to.
No,
have some
I missed the
patience.
field goal.
People think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no
Mark,
chance
you
to
picked a
get
new
away
team?
as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Fuck you do different.
The Raven
Nothing,
offense
nigga.
set at the line for this next drive. There was still more
Wasn't
than
locking
a minute
him up,
and a
Sid.
half
It's
time
what
to
I
try
do
to
different.
And I would think
Yeah, I got next.
This is today's
I'ma
NFL.
show
You
Mark.
gotta push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Nigga, all you gonna try to do is
never
cheat.
have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics
I'm trying to figure out
will
what
tell
you mean by cheating.
Try and score when given the
You
opportunity.
just know how to do the line glitch where the nigga don't block the nigga.
Took a pretty good shot as he
Oh
tried to
my
pull
God,
that
you
one
just
in.
know how everybody know how to do something, Sale, huh? You just know how to do this. You just know how to do that. Nigga, every person that whoop your ass, you tell them they know how to do something.
No, me and Mar, we play regular. We don't do that line glitch and shit like you do.
Man, I don't be doing shit like that. Marv beat me, so I don't know what you're talking about. You gonna beat me. Marv beat me.
I be beating your ass.
You crazy as hell. You beat me one game since we played this.
Alright, see, that's why I'm not even playing you next, just for you saying that stupid shit.
You did beat me one game, never. That was it. That was the other day.
And without the ball, you can't get those points. They
I
just
got footage. I ain't tripping.
Now you got to be
You
careful
already all
because
you
that
want.
deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ravens 23-yard line.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay,
I don't know how the fuck did he get that.
During this game,
that's okay.
Try and get back to some of those plays,
as well
as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They go play action here on first down. Steps away. He'll try and run it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off.
Why that nigga didn't fumble that bitch?
On a 13-yard run.
That was Honey Badger hitting that nigga.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
There we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you don't fit the run quite as well.
We're playing at Lucas Oil Stadium.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And Jackson rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a
I'm talking about where's the DB help?
34 yards. And the Ravens have
and let this nigga just run all over the motherfucking field, man.
What can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further.
And normally when you see guys,
that nigga just outran everybody.
It might be a fly
pass all we do is outrun
receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there.
Bitch, on your ass. Safety, nigga. bullshit.
They run with Bell on first down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, dude.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Nigga.
That
niggas ain't hitting hard enough, nigga.
Set of downs.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential. But I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now, I get a guy that can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first.
2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And the Raven pressure too much.
Why you gotta do that?
That nigga didn't get hand the ball on.
Let's go.
Freeze. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter,
Young
sometimes
Brizzle,
you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
48 for Mike. Let's go, defense.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
This
put it in
offense
motion.
got on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Get your motherfucking ass down, little nigga.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
That bullshit the
And
fuck up out of
that
here.
is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but
That nigga threw the ball away,
and
bro.
The Ravens are going to get the football back.
Motherfucking ass down with that bullshit ass counter.
That was first down, too. You know it.
The line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown, their last goal.
Oh.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some
Boom!
adjustments.
Get your motherfucking ass out of here.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Yeah, you lied. Oh!
On 3rd down, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Give me that.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Let's go, let's go. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it.
Made me get caught up in the block.
Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Only way that nigga was going to score off my fuck
the
ups.
uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Butker now to kick this one away. So this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. Their field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson.
Definitely should have did that.
And that will be in.
Oh, you almost picked it.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage.
You got to punt for it. You got to punt and play D. Go for it. I'm going to win.
And pick up yardage. In this case, the hit was timed really.
You got to punt and play D. Go for it. I'm going to win.
What you mean you going to win?
He know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about. Dumbass. He know what I'm talking about. You better punt. Play D. Let's go.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And that is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time.
Dumbass nigga.
The football back in excellent field position.
He missed the nigga, the tight end running straight. Yeah.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
Damn, dog. Dude just knocked my man down over there. Wow.
Pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
You see that shit, man?
No, I ain't see it.
Dog just knocked my receiver down to the ground, nigga.
So they can't run the football.
Damn. For real, that nigga said, that nigga ran 2-step, dog knocked him down, nigga. I never seen that.
And a short gain.
Wow.
The 22. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
That nigga beat up my center, dog.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means
Might get that nigga humidifier.
Come back and win this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were and the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Free it.
I dropped my
Jackson on 3rd and long. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk.
Nobody fumbled on this bitch. I ain't see nobody crack the nigga. I'll be cracking motherfuckers. Nobody come from motherfucker.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I'll be on this bitch while that time on the side of 10.
For the moment, as it's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw.
Get his ass.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first.
You fucked me with that draw.
Here in the final stages. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tackles out there.
Oh, good catch.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The sneak
Trying to
good
get that
for
nigga
2,
over the
but
ball.
it's still going to set up a 3rd down. Jackson will keep it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. This time Jackson will throw it, sliding out of the pocket. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it,
Good win.
taking the lead.
Good fucking win. Good fucking win, dog.
Following the touchdown.
Good fucking win. Good fucking win, dog. God damn.
Ferg, don't play him no more.
Good fucking win.
Out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Let's go, motherfucker.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And off the crossbar, it bounces over. It is good.
Bitch. Touchdown.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football.
Touchdown.
Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
3-game winning streak. Throwing dick. Yeah. I'm only down 1 game, motherfucker. Yeah. He won't play me, though. I've been asking for that ass all day. He won't play me. You know what time it is.
Shut up, man. Get the fuck off the game.
You know what time it is. Nah, you whack.
So that'll just about
whooped on sale. Whooped on you today. Who else next? Bitch.
EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Who else
The
next?
Chiefs victorious here as we say so long.
You had turnovers.
Arrowhead.
That was a good play you did on that goal line. I wasn't expecting that motherfucking running back. I was not expecting that nigga to hook underneath that bitch. I was going straight tight end like, bitch. Mm-hmm. 3 plays, nigga. We ran. Nigga, we toted that, man. That nigga ran 90 yards on your ass, dog. He killed you, dog. That nigga